35 South Auckland women had their diagnoses of breast cancer delayed last year as wait lists at Counties Manukau DHB blow out. Some are waiting months longer than the targets to be seen on time. The DHB says it needs more money and more staff as it struggles to keep up with its growing population. Rowan Quinn reports.
The women were all from a group with what's termed a low suspicion of cancer. They were supposed to be seen within 30 days and no later than 6 weeks. But the wait list for those less urgent cases is up to 5 months. The Clinical Director of Cancer Services, John Matthey, says women in Counties Manukau already tend to seek help at a later stage than others.
It's really difficult to say what exactly the outcome and how that would have changed for those 35 women, but we would like to obviously identify it as early as possible for everybody.
The DHB says the delays are increasing the risks for patients. It's running emergency clinics, including on weekends, to try to catch up. Dr Matthews says women with a high suspicion of cancer are seen and treated quickly, even if it's a struggle to do that at times. But his team needs more resources to help keep up with the rest.
It's just having the capacity, the physical space and time in clinic to see those patients who don't necessarily appear on paper to have cancer but deserve a thorough investigation to rule that out.
Some of the women who are least at risk are being turned away altogether, referred to a specialist but sent back to their GPs because there's no space to see them. The board's chair, Mark Goshi, says the delays are unacceptable.
This is why we've been putting in a lot of work to, one, get the staffing levels right that we can, but as the Chief Executive has said, even if we had the staff and we don't have the space to put them in.
The Chief Executive, Margie Upper, has told the board the contrast with the Auckland DHB is stark. It cares for half as many breast cancer patients as counties, but has the same number of specialists. Mr Goshi says his DHB is struggling with a triple whammy of population growth, poverty and obesity.
Our resources that are stretched anyway are further stretched by the fact that just the time that it takes for our surgeons and our staff to work with people is sometimes half as much again, and it might actually require extra staffing.
The DHB says when patients are treated, they go to a one-stop shop clinic that's the gold standard in care. It combines multiple appointments into one, meaning they can be diagnosed and begin a treatment plan on the same day. But it says it needs more operating theatres and more staff to work in them if it's going to be able to catch up. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi ko Rowan Quinn tēnei.